Hi, my name is Laura and I am not a beauty guru. Today I want to talk to you guys about the Pantone Universe palette that I got from Boots in their half price sale. This cost me £8 for 24 eyeshadows, and I'll pop in a little picture of how it came packaged. So as you can see from the packaging, the bottom row of the second layer of colours was a bit of a mystery until I bought it. So that was a little bit of a drawback to the packaging, where you couldn't actually see all the colours that you were getting. I tried this palette for the first time yesterday and I wore these two colours on my lid, this one here and this one here, with this sort of burgundy purple shade in my crease. What I will say is these two colours did seem to fade after a couple of hours, even though I was wearing my Urban Decay Primer Potion. But this colour in the crease lasted all day ridiculously well. So I was really impressed with that one. Not quite so much with these ones, but I'll do a few swatches of the rest of the palette and you guys can take a look and see if this is something that you would be interested in. So here are the first three shadows. So as you can see, this pink is sort of barely there, doesn't have too much pigmentation at all. The lilac is alright pigmentation. This burgundy is like, wow, so far out of what I've swatched. That's the standout shade of this palette. By the way, these swatches aren't over any primer, they're just dry swatches. When I do swatches for you guys, I never put a primer down. These are the next three. You can sort of see the peach in the middle, but the two either side are really, you can barely see them at all. They were really chalky, really dusty. They just haven't bound to my skin at all. As you can see, the matte ones have very poor pigmentation. I don't know if you can see it there at all. It's really quite poor. The shimmery copper colour is pretty decent. The silver colour is okay, nothing special. So far the shimmer colours are definitely the winners here by a long way. So 2 out of the 3 of these have good pigmentation. The sort of slate grey and the dark brown. There's like a, you can see it on my finger, but there's like a creamy colour here, and that's barely showed up at all. So far for this palette, I mean, it has got some, the colours that have pigmentation are quite nice, but the formula is, it's not comparable to other palettes in this sort of price range, like the Sleek and Makeup Revolution ones. On the second tray now, this has a lot more vibrant colours in there, so let's see if the pigmentation on these is any better. So I've got 3 greens here. Got like a light minty green, a more like olive khaki green, and then like this super bright. This is like the winner of the palette here so far. I love the pigmentation on that one. That is really cute. So this darker green, that's actually the best matte in this palette so far. That's got quite decent pigmentation to it. The middle blue, that's actually really pretty as well. And like the dark olive grey colour is also quite pretty and has decent pigmentation as well. So those 3, pretty good. Oh wow, I didn't even see that white. That's almost like so chalky. I don't know what's going to turn out like when I swatch it. Try and get you a close up on these textures. Hopefully my camera will pick up how chalky this white is. So these are actually okay. They're a bit chalky, but they have a lot more pigmentation to them than some of the ones on that first layer of the palette. So here's the last 3. The silver in this one is actually quite nice. I have like a lot more pigmentation than the silverish colour on the top layer. So my overall impression on this palette is I would personally skip it if you have the chance. If you are really interested in these types of colours, then maybe pick it up, because these ones are okay. The ones in the top palette are, they're just not working for me. I think for this price range, I would say pick up a Makeup Revolution palette or a Sleek palette instead. Those have a lot more pigmentation to them and are a lot more consistent than this one is. I got this because, like, I know Sephora do Pantone collection stuff as well, and some of the stuff that they've had before has been okay, decent pigmentation and that. So I wanted to try what we get from Pantone collection over here. Some of the mattes were really chalky. I mean, these three here just barely had any pigmentation to them at all. And for originally this was £16, so you're talking like $22 for something that price. I'm expecting half decent quality, and this just wasn't there for me, so skip this one. Let me know what palettes you guys have been buying recently, what is worth checking out, and I will love to hear your suggestions. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.